Okay, this is Johnny Boy at Fight Hype. I'm here with legendary coach Andre Rozier. How you doing?
What the deal? What the deal? What the deal? Boy, it's hot up in this mother sucker.
Yeah, we're in Brooklyn, New York, man. We at the gym. You got all these young kids training. It's like hotter than Hades in here.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. But before we even get into the interview, I want to talk about your company, Havoc, the boxing apparel. I think it's the best boxing gloves on the market. I want to know, let the fans and everyone know, the fighters, where they can pick this up at.
Okay, we have a new site that's just about done. We had to reconstruct some of the things. It's HavocBoxingBrooklyn.com. That's HavocBoxingBrooklyn.com. You can get everything and anything. I'm loading it up day by day. It's going to be a massive project. Lots of wonderful gear, clothing, equipment, the works.
That's it, man. So all you fighters, make sure that you go check out Andre Rozier's gear. Definitely gonna make you a better fighter.
Thank you.
Let's get into it, man. All right. Now, we got a big fight coming up September 13th between Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford. Now, you faced Canelo, right?
Yes, I did.
Now, with Danny Jacobs, what's the biggest weakness you saw in Canelo that Crawford can exploit?
Moments of inconsistency.
Okay.
Where he won't continually attack. But I think he might be working on that. I mean, any smart trainer would be like, this is what we have to do because we weren't doing it before and we can't wait. It's a very interesting fight. I see a lot of things up online about it. I say it's going to be a pretty exceptional affair. I have to favor Canelo only because he's been the king at 168 so long. And I think he's going to work harder than he ever has just because he doesn't want his name to be tarnished by coming up short against a man that came from really 140 to meet him in the ring.
Definitely. And do you think Canelo is slowing down at this stage of his career, or is he still dangerous as ever?
No, I think he's still dangerous. I think he's sort of content. He needed something like this to get the engines running and the fire burning again. And I think we're going to see a very exciting fight.
And what do you think about Crawford at 38 years old? You know, he'll be 38 on fight night. Do you think he's slowing down in him?
Well, I mean, we all slow down. I mean, it is what it is. That's what Father Time does to us.
Exactly.
Mother Nature beats us up, but Father Time ticks it away.
That's right.
I think that my problem is that my boy TC hasn't been in the ring for a moment, and lack of
over
activity tends to lead to rust and just not being able to articulate like you usually would. Gym work is one thing, the actual fights are another. But if anybody can bring it to the table, it'll be Crawford, and that's why I'm saying it's going to be a very entertaining fight.
Definitely. And if you were in Crawford's corner, what would be the blueprint to beat Canelo on September 13th?
To keep moving. Don't stand there and let him load up, because he hurts light heavyweights. He can punch, and he's got a granite chin. So my thing would be keep utilizing your jab and keep him off balance.
Definitely. And what's the one mistake that most fighters make when they're facing Canelo Alvarez?
I think they think he's not that big a puncher. He's not that strong, and they find that out very quickly. It's not the truth.
Yeah.
He's both of those things and some, and he's a tough competitor. He knows how to win.
Definitely. And when Jacobs fought Canelo, did you see moments when Canelo looked vulnerable?
I saw a few. Quite honestly, if we would have worked a little bit differently, I think Danny could have definitely won the fight because he had the skills and the capability to do such. And the scores were indicative of a very close fight.
Absolutely.
But, that was then, and this is now. And Canelo is learning all the time from these bouts. So it's tough to exploit the moments when he's always sort of changing his step and changing his stride.
Absolutely. Who has the better boxing IQ, Canelo or Crawford, and why?
That's a tough question. I think they're both very, very smart in the ring. They really are. They do different things, and they'll be like, "Oh, Canelo has concrete feet." Yeah, well, you know what? He's had concrete feet from the very beginning, but he's getting the job done against everybody.
Definitely.
Crawford is ambidextrous, in which he is from both sides. I mean, he fights very well from both sides. I think that people think it'll be easier for him to really take the lead and articulate from the southpaw stance, but I think they're going to work on it and work on it hard enough so that he's ready for it. So once again, it come back. I really come back to ground zero on it.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it myself. I really can't.
That's it. And who has the better corner for this fight, Crawford's team or Canelo and Reynoso's camp?
Well, they both have, I mean, they've both been with their teams forever, so I say that's 50-50.
Okay, definitely. And if Canelo loses to Crawford, where do you rank Crawford on the all-time great list? Is he better than Floyd, being that they both faced Canelo?
Well, I wouldn't say he was better than Floyd, because Floyd has fought so many good world champions. And
26 world champions, the most ever.
Who can compare to that? You can say whatever you want, but if TC wins, I know it's not going to be by a stoppage. So if he wins, it'll be by ring savvy and articulation. So that's the same thing that Floyd did. So you got to say, okay, fine, dandy. But he's up there. Crawford is up there. Even if he doesn't win, I give him 50 points for daring to be great.
Absolutely.
Daring to be great, because everybody, he's still in his own, he's still a Hall of Famer. He's still a legend. And I think regardless of the fact, they both come out winners.
Absolutely. The fans, you know, we agree. We know that we have to give Crawford that credit, but the fans, as soon as you take a loss, oh, he's a bum, he's this, he's that, you know, they're so fickle. It's like, you know.
Yeah, but they're not the ones getting in the ring with these guys.
Absolutely. They don't know boxing, right?
It kills me. They're so quickly to try to disdain you, bring you down, talk about you, run you through the mud. Come on, people. Let's get real about this. It's tough in this game.
Absolutely. It's
so I give sport. All the flowers when I can, and these guys are amazing athletes, and I believe it's going to be an amazing show.
Absolutely. My final question: if Terence Crawford was able to get a knockout over Canelo Alvarez, it has to rate high. Like, how do you see that? Where do we rate him?
I can't even speculate with that one, because honestly, I can't.
I don't see it happening, but
anybody stopping Canelo.
Yeah.
I fought the same guys that Canelo fought. I fought Triple G. I had worked with Kovalev. These guys can punch.
And they couldn't do it.
And they couldn't. I mean,
but it's the punch that you don't see coming. The switch hitting of Terence Crawford, maybe no.
No, I don't care what. Listen, I don't care about that. The bottom line is, some people just like Marvin Hagler.
Yes, the best switch hitter in boxing. Exactly. A lot of people consider.
Exactly. You can hit it, like Tommy said when they fought. He said, I hit him with my best punch, and then he said, last but not least, I went to the kitchen sink, and I hit that sucker with that. He looked at me like I was crazy. He said, I knew I was in trouble then.
Oh, man.
So, needless to say, some guys are just destined to not be that guy. I don't see that happening at all. I just happen to see a good fight. I hope that they bring their best to the table, and I hope nobody gets hurt. That's where I'm at with it. 2 future Hall of Famers, 2 legendary boxers, 2 multi-undisputed champions. Let's get it. Let's rock it. Let's go.
That's it. Legendary coach Andre Rozier, thank you so much for your time. It's Johnny Boy at Fight Hype. That's it.
All day long.